Hello and welcome to Blytheway Business News. For this edition, I'm joined by a regular contributor, Segun Lawson. Segun is President and Chief Executive of Thor Explorations. Thor has been for a long time listed in Toronto, but is now also listed on the AIM market in London, a market capitalisation of around £93 million. Segun, welcome back on the show. Important day for you today. Thor Explorations, but not so much of an explorer anymore, because today you're announcing you've gone into commercial production. Tell us what that means for you and tell us what it is like to get to this moment.
Thank you, Tim. And as usual, thanks for having me back on to talk about our projects and our recent development. Yesterday, we declared and announced we've reached commercial production, which is a massive milestone for us. If you remember, we poured our first gold at the end of July. That was largely a symbolic milestone. We were very happy reaching there. But since that time, over the last 2 months, we've been optimizing the plant, we've been ramping up, and we've been making sure the plant can run at its design capacity, which we've achieved over the last couple of weeks. And we've consistently now been running the plant and mining at the budgeted rate. So we're extremely excited about that. And like you said, we've now transitioned from the explorer developer phase and now into the producer phase. So the next couple of months are going to be key, continuing to perform at this level, which we've now achieved, and start hitting the projections that we've said we want to hit.
Gold is currently trading at around $17, $1,760 per ounce. For those of us who might not know, I mean, what's your view on the gold market? What's the demand like? And as a commercial producer, how do you feel about the gold market?
Well, obviously this year, gold hasn't been, rampant. It's been relatively flat. From our point of view, our all-in sustaining cost over the life of mine is just under $700 per ounce. So we have a decent sized margin at current gold prices. Encouraging.
Segun, you're mentioning the budgeted production. Could you give viewers an indication of how many ounces are you looking to produce on an annual basis or a quarterly basis? Or what numbers can you share with us?
Yes, look, this year we're aiming for, we provided a guidance after our last quarterly, that was between 30 and 35,000 ounces by the end of this calendar year. Next year, we're looking around the range of 100,000 ounces or slightly above. And over the life of mine, averaging close to that 100,000 ounce mark. So yeah, it's very strong cash flow. It's a low all-in sustaining cost. It's a very cash generative project. What we think is going to be key for us is now finding those ounces to extend the mine life.
I'm sure we could talk about the significance of commercial production all day. It's a huge step for you and for the company. But let's just remind ourselves, at the Segilola site in Nigeria, you've also got other opportunities. I mean, are you going to be drilling around the site to see what you can find?
That's correct. Right now, as things stand, the Segilola mine life is relatively short. We are looking in and around the site. We currently are in the middle of a drilling exploration program. We believe there's more gold to be found in and around Segilola. And also, as a first mover in Nigeria, we believe this is a very great opportunity to capitalize on what is prospective ground that has never had significant exploration dollars spent on it. So, our exploration is twofold, in and around the mine, and also some more regional targets on some of our additional licenses.
You've also got the asset at Dutor. What's the plans for Dutor looking like?
Well, we've been drilling Dutor over the last 12 months quite extensively. We stopped drilling just before the rainy season. We have received now all our data, which we've released to the market, and now putting that into a maiden resource. That will be happening over the next, we're looking to get our resource statements out this month in October as well. That's the first major milestone in Senegal. We'd look to build on that. and then come back after the rainy season and take that to the next level.
So resource statement this month. As we all know, news flow is the lifeblood of small cap companies. In the next few months, give us a few pointers. What else should we be looking out for from Thor?
Well, obviously now being a producer, there will be a lot of scrutiny on our quarterlies and us meeting our production targets. So we will be press releasing our quarterlies as they come up. I believe the next one is the end of October. And then we look at the exploration plays where we have drilling. We'll be looking at getting drill results out. And like we just mentioned, this project in Dutor, which for us is an extremely exciting project going into its maiden resource. We'll be looking to get that news out as well.
Segun, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on becoming a commercial producer. That was Segun Lawson, Chief Exec and President of Thor Explorations, joining the ranks this week of the AIM-listed gold producers, but also with a lot more exploration upside in that company. That's it from Blytheway Business News for this edition. Thanks for watching.